Your favorite fat boys.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite fat boy, Jerron.
Stefan, a.k.a. Mayhem, a.k.a. Mr. Masterpiece Theater, a.k.a. the Silver Screen Whisperer.
The Silver Screen Whisperer. I like that. That's a good one. We get your t-shirt made with that.
Copyright and trademarked.
Oh, boy. So this is our end of summer movie review episode.
Yep.
So we've seen quite a few movies over the last few months here. I'm just trying to find the email I sent you for the list of stuff, or you have it?
I do.
Well, okay, so let's go to it. Okay. So let's see. So we saw a few films together. We saw like one or two separate. So you saw Karate Kid.
Yep.
And I saw, what I see without you?
Jurassic World.
Okay, so let's talk about those two films first. So actually, I did see Karate Kid because it's on digital now. So we can talk about that a little bit. What do you think about Karate Kid?
I mean, I enjoyed it. It was pretty much classic Karate Kid, even though the marketing really played up Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, and they were barely in the movie.
Yes. And I don't know how old Jackie Chan is. I don't know. And I think me and Ralph Macchio is pushing like 60.
Yeah.
They should not be doing stunts. There's no way they could be doing any of these stunts, obviously.
Ralph Macchio, not so much. Jackie Chan still doing some of his stunts. He still did a lot of his stunts in the movie.
Because it was like really one fight where they were like pushing around some kids and things like that.
Yeah.
But
they did not have them doing a lot of fight scenes in the movie. Which again, it wasn't really about them, but from the promotional material in the trailers, you would think that they had a heavier role in the movie than they actually did.
Absolutely. So, but like you said, it's very classic Karate Kid. I did enjoy it. I wouldn't be mad if I saw it in theaters because it was a good feel around movie and everything.
Yeah.
They had the guy from Dawson's Creek in there. Mm-hmm. I was surprised to see him in there because I'm like, what are you doing here? So
they needed a random New Yorker for a father.
And I don't think he's from New York at all.
Probably not.
His voice accent was terrible. So, but the guy playing the new Karate Kid, he performed the stunts really well and everything. I would like to see I would like to see like a different variation of Karate Kid, like maybe stray away from the whole like there's an evil dojo and he's teaching the kid how to be evil and fight dirty and all this kind of stuff. But since again that's a Karate Kid,
yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole premise of the Karate Kid.
Or see like maybe a movie of the Karate Kid Cobra Kai iteration in a sense. And even though they did wrap that series up very well.
And again, even if you look at Cobra Kai, it was kind of the same thing, but they kind of flipped it with Cobra Kai being the good guys.
Right. So, I mean, like again, I liked it. I'm glad it, and even pays homage to, I want to say, what's his name?
Pat Morita.
Pat Morita. So in the movie as well. So as long as they didn't do like a prequel to Karate Kid of him being a karate master or Karate Kid himself, I was cool with it.
Yeah, which they kind of addressed that in Cobra Kai. But yeah, it was a decent enough movie that I wasn't disappointed. But again, I was kind of a little up in arms with how little Daniel LaRusso and Jackie Chan's characters were in the movie, even though they were all over the goddamn trailer.
Right.
But outside of that, it was a decent enough movie.
It really was. And then we had Jurassic World, which was Jurassic World Rebirth, right?
Yeah.
So I know you didn't want to go see it.
I did not.
I took the twins to go see it, and it was decent. Let me say this: no, okay is okay, decent is good. It was okay. It was an okay film. I was not mad about it. I will say that. It was an okay film. Now it was definitely better than the first Jurassic World, and the second one was Domination, right?
Yeah.
Dominion. Dominion. I didn't see Dominion. We did go see Jurassic World, and that was a very interesting movie.
It was horrible. It was absolutely.
It very much was. I didn't really care for that. It was just a weird film. I can't remember nothing of it to even talk about it. But Jurassic World to me, like you had what's the one who played Black Widow?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, Mahershala Ali, and some other random characters in there. So yeah, just two big stars in the film. They were just, they moving along the plot. They have some, but they dumped a lot of money into the film for these really good action scenes. I will say that.
Okay.
So they had some really good action scenes. Now, whether or not you don't believe them or not, that's up to open for interpretation. Or how you feel they're believable.
The person who directed is the guy who directed Godzilla.
Okay. Yeah, they weren't bad sets. I think it's just the story is what, and then the story wasn't that bad, but it's like, it's the same thing. You're going back to the island for something. You're trying to capture these dinosaurs for something.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I think that was kind of my problem with the later iterations of the Jurassic Park series, is what they just keep rehashing the same plot over and over.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you have essentially the two characters are a part of a black ops group. So this billionaire hires some mercenaries to go to the island to fetch the DNA. And why I look at the cameras, because it seems like billionaires be doing stupid shit all the time. So it's art depicting real life. So, but and then they had like the side family that was the reason how they even came to play. They were like going to Cape Cod, and then there's open water, and one of the dinosaurs like overthrows the boat. So the mercenaries going to the ship had got the SOS call, so they went there and saved them and everything like that. And then they had like his own. It's like the mercenaries doing one thing, then the side family was doing another thing.
Yeah, they always got to have some random innocent bystander family,
right,
to up the stakes.
And I really felt like if Pedro Pascal was not doing the Fantastic Four, he'd have been the father in this film. Because just to bring up the hype in the movie or something like that. But they weren't forgettable, but they wasn't getting the shit. It's like this could be avoided had y'all stayed still in a sense. But at the same time, it's like y'all had to get to the meeting point so you can get off the island. So I would just say, if you're not doing it on Sunday afternoon, just go and watch it.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Yeah. So then let's go to some films we have seen together. So we saw Ballerina.
Yep.
Good film, part of the John Wick universe.
Yep.
John Wick was in the movie for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're surprised that John Wick, who he said he was, because he went in there guns a-blazing.
No, he didn't start off guns a-blazing.
No.
But he did end it guns a-blazing. And yeah, the action scenes were fucking ridiculous in that damn movie.
Yeah, it definitely was a lot of fun. The film was just a fun film to see.
Right, our titular ballerina, she goes to a village that everybody in the village is a part of this assassin cult, and antics ensue. It's the best way to describe it.
Is there talks of a sequel coming out of that?
Yeah, there were. I don't know if they didn't say anything about a Ballerina sequel, but they wanted to have more movies in that universe.
Okay. Because at the end of John Wick 4, there was a scene that opened it up for like another movie. Yeah,
and Donnie Yen's blind assassin is getting a movie. And they were talking about more spinoffs in that universe.
Oh, okay. Because I think John Wick is done.
No, they're saying they want to have a fifth film.
Yeah, I've heard about that part.
Yeah, they said they want to have a fifth film.
But I think I don't know. We'll see how it plays out because Ballerina was set before John Wick 4, right?
Yeah. It takes place between John Wick 3 and 4.
Yeah, so I mean they can place these films however they want to place them, and it kind of gives him that room to kind of jump in and jump out. So. But again, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at a John Wick 5 film. Yeah,
I mean, if they do it right to kind of justify it existing, seeing as how they kind of summarily killed him off at the end of the fourth movie.
Yep.
But yeah, Ballerina was absolutely awesome. I recommend anybody go see it.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have 28 Years Later, which is was this the fourth film or the third film?
Second?
No, it's 28 days later.
28 days, 28 weeks, and 28 years.
So it's the third film. This was an out of nowhere film that I expected to be as good. Well, no, it was good. I expected it to be good, but it was really good.
Yeah. It was. It had a very weird ending, but outside of the weird ending, the weirdness of the ending, the film was absolutely phenomenal.
Fucking Jimmy. Wasn't that man named Jimmy?
Yeah.
So it was just like so polished, so well filmed. The cinematography of it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Up close shots were great as well. Very gory. Like I'm not really usually a squirmer with films period, like gory things. But this had me like this.
Yeah, it was very visceral.
Yeah.
Very visceral.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I'm definitely going. Well, it's not in theaters anymore, but I plan on watching that again.
Yeah, like I said, outside of some people might be turned off by the very weird ending, but everything up until that point is very good.
Yeah, except for the man walking around with his dick out a lot. I mean, it didn't bother me. It don't bother me now, but it's like he need to put some pants on.
I mean, he was a zombie, and he was just straight berserker fuel.
Just gets bouncing through the scenes. So, and what else we got here? So we have a couple. Oh, we saw. You want to go in order, or you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, whichever doesn't make a difference.
Oh, so we saw Naked Gun too.
Yeah, Naked Gun with Liam Neeson. It was better than it had any right to be.
Oh man, that movie was funny from beginning to end.
Yeah, I mean, it took the Naked Gun trend and it did it justice. I was a little concerned. Like, I thought it would be funny just from the trailers, but I was a little concerned because I love Naked Gun. And Leslie Nielsen, I fucking love Naked Gun and all of the projects, the comedic projects that Leslie Nielsen has done. But man, Liam Neeson did a fantastic job.
And it stuck to the Naked Gun formula. And it was like, even though like the jokes made, some could say they were like, low hanging fruit maybe, but they were just so well timed and executed.
Yeah, which is kind of the point of
Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun, well, the Police Story movies. Is the fact that it's all about the rapid fire jokes and you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of sight gags going on as well as just the deadpan humor.
Absolutely. Because it made me want to watch all the Naked Guns is there. It's one and a half.
It's Naked Gun, it's Naked Gun 2.5 and Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Okay. It was OJ in all three of them?
He was in the first two. I don't think he was in the third one.
Okay. But yeah, like they even played
No, he was just in the first one. He wasn't in the second one.
Yeah, they played a little homage to him, which was even though that was like the main bit in the trailer, seeing it play out was still funny.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you're a fan, even if you've never seen Naked Gun, definitely go see that.
Yeah, it's still a great comedy.
Yeah. Funny as hell.
And it was directed and written by Akiva Schaffer, who was one of the members of Lonely Island.
Okay. So then we have the superhero films. So I guess we can start with Ironheart series first, then we get to the two big blockbusters.
Okay, yeah. So recently the Ironheart series came out, and I thought it was okay. I did have my gripes with it, especially the fact that, and to this day nobody can convince me otherwise, they showed absolutely no reason why Ironheart needed to use magic. There's still no explanation. Said the person she was fighting, the Hood, didn't have any powers that justify her using magic in her Ironheart.
He had strong, crazy magic. He had the possessed him magic.
That again, it just made him stronger than a regular person. And she's in an Iron Man suit. She didn't need magic to beat him. There was no justification for her using magic.
Now can we say that maybe her Wakandan Iron Man suit was stronger than this suit? Because the suit she had was like something she was doing from scratch.
Sure, her Wakandan suit was definitely stronger because that was based in vibranium. But the enemy that she fought didn't have any particular powers that required her to use magic. Sure, he could go invisible, had super strength, and he could curve bullets. But she's in an iron suit. She could still punch him in the face. And she did that.
Yeah, I can agree. The part I agree with you is the fact that I understand the magical twist of it because you had the Hood in there. Mm-hmm. So when they introduced Mephisto and everything like that, that made sense. But her going towards magic powering up her suit was kind of like, I guess you had the material, you would build a stronger arc reactor. Maybe, I don't know. But I thought it was good. I liked the overall struggle of Riri Williams with her PTSD, or grief of her stepfather and her best friend dying. But I thought it was really cool because I don't know too much about Ironheart from the comics. I read some stories with her in it, but like not of her
Right.
her origin. So to see that her best friend was like the AI to her suit, I thought it was so cool. Yeah, I thought it was decent though. Like I hope they have her in like some other films coming up. I definitely want to see how they're going to twist the festival now introduced into the world and the fact that she compromised something with him so that she get her friend back.
Right, yeah. Because Mephisto was all about making deals, and she clearly made a deal by the end of the series. Like I said, and I also did like her character, that sort of that gray area hero, like not morally righteous and is willing to bend the rules to meet her ends.
Yeah.
So
Because he gave her best friend, but then what was she supposed to give him? Just herself.
know.
We don't know. But we saw like the little creep coming up on her arm and all
Yeah.
that, the little black whatever it was, and then fucking the hood going to the other magical intuitive child. What was her name? I forgot her name.
yeah, I did too.
Okay. So, but yeah, I'm restless, and they didn't kill him off. At least they didn't kill him off, because there was two villains in there. Like was it Ezekiel Stain? Mm-hmm. So he's still around, and the hood. So.
So yeah, it was a decent enough series. I did definitely have my gripes with it, but it wasn't bad overall.
No. All right, so now we got the two blockbusters of the summer. We have Superman and the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, both good.
They both were very satisfying films, and they were good.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't understand where the hate comes from
I do.
with these films, especially the fact that these were good.
Doesn't matter because people come with an agenda, and the fact that especially a lot of the Zack Snyder stands wanted Superman to fail because they love Zack Snyder's Superman, even though he was just, in my opinion, one of the worst iterations of Superman that I've seen.
Yeah, that wasn't the best Superman iteration. Like I
It's
like
all sad and mopey.
yeah. I was about to say I like Henry Cavill. I like the suit. That's what it boiled down to. I like the Superman suit, but what they did with Superman, that wasn't Henry Cavill's fault.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nobody's blaming him.
Yeah, I just think that they didn't do Superman justice in the Snyderverse.
Did you just do a wink and a nod?
Yes, it was a pun.
No shit.
In case nobody knew that. But yeah, it just didn't. They didn't do him right in the Snyder universe. Like you say, it's very mopey. It's very dark.
Yeah, they already had one in their character in Batman. They didn't need to.
Yeah, and even if you put a darker tone setting around Superman, and you have Batman, who is the mopey, broody character, the Superman should be more uplifting and more hopeful.
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of the two sides of the same coin. And
Yeah.
both of them the same side of the coin doesn't make for a really good dynamic between the characters. But I definitely did enjoy this version of Superman, and they embraced the silliness.
Yes.
Which again, when you think about Superman from his earliest iterations, he's kind of silly. With the costume, with the briefs over top of the costume, I'm standing up for truth, justice, in the American way. Yeah, it's a little silly. And this was James Gunn, and he is very good at embracing the silliness of the material while still making it an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, and I've always said, like, I want to see Superman fighting in the films. Like, he doesn't do enough heroic stuff, Superman stuff.
Right.
So with him saving the squirrel, the little girl, people, that was Superman stuff. Him fighting this big ass monster in the middle of the city, Superman stuff. Saving no, he wasn't there, but just like trying to, lean on his friends, his allies, to help him and pitch in, Superman stuff. Because I hated the fact that like so many Superman films have existed and they didn't have no other super person around.
I mean, which is okay. I'm okay with that because I understand, especially if you're trying to establish a character that you want them to be solo in their movie, but at the very least have Superman. I mean, the only other Superman movie that really had Superman being Superman, using his powers to save a massive amount of people, was the Brandon Roth Superman.
Superman Returns. Yeah,
Superman Returns. And this one, again, Superman was out there being Superman.
Yeah, in the his cast of characters in the movie, you get Mr. Terrific, you get
Who
Guy
was a
Gardner.
standout, goddammit.
Very much a standout. And he got justice for that bullshit y'all did to him in Days of Future. No, not Days of Future. First Class. That bullshit y'all did to that man.
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah. So he played his role tight. He was on point, spot on. Love Mr. Terrific, and the fact that James Gunn said he's going to be an intricate part of the whole universe coming together. I can't wait for him to do more stuff. Guy Gardner played very well. Metamorpho, Hawk Girl, like everybody like played that part really well.
Even though I wish Hawk Girl got a little more screen time.
Yeah, because I hated her screaming.
Character.
I hated her screaming around flying around.
Yeah, that did annoy the fuck out of me.
They could do that in post or something. But yeah, like, and then the fact she dropped this man
yeah, the
on a roof.
Yeah, so from a foreign country that might imitate a country that's doing a genocide right now.
Yeah.
Grabbed his ass and threw us and plummeted him to his death.
You know. So yeah, Superman was a really good film. I just loved it. I saw it twice. Did you see it the second time?
I did not see it a second time.
Okay.
But I will watch it again because it was definitely an enjoyable film.
Yeah, Superman was tough. Then we had Fantastic Four. Got a lot of hate as well.
Yeah, because again, it's right now it is just it's gauche to hate on Marvel movies. That's just what all of the people, especially a lot of the big voices online, it's cool to hate on Marvel movies. Because, apparently Marvel's dead, even though their movies continue to make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, because they shitted on Captain America. They shitted on Thunderbolts. Even though I guess they were expecting them to perform out the wazoo, but they still were had decent scores.
Yeah, I mean, and they made decent amount of money. Even though I don't like to judge a movie based off its box office return, I like to judge the movie based off of
the movie,
enjoying the movie. And yeah, I definitely enjoyed the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I don't know what I think whatever Superman made, they ran the same ballpark.
Well, no, Superman made $600 million. Fantastic Four, I think, made like $450 million, maybe close to $500 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Superman just this past week passed the $600 million mark.
Yeah, and they're not going to do $800 million. I don't think they're going to do, because I mean, maybe some people are tired of superhero fatigue and the fact that this has been the seventh Superman film.
I mean, I won't even say it's more so the superhero fatigue. Whereas, if you look at the market has changed, and if you look at the past superhero movies, they made over 50% of their market internationally.
Oh, okay.
In foreign countries, especially in China, and China isn't really consuming American media like they used to.
I wonder why.
Yeah, and the rest of the world either. But so yeah, I mean the landscape for movies has definitely changed in the past few years than it was 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago.
Yeah, I definitely I enjoyed Fantastic Four. I think they finally got it right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think the casting was done very well. Reed Richards is a very complex character, and I think you're going to see more of that play out as the next two Avenger films come out and what we're left with after the fact. Mm-hmm. So, and then we got Franklin Richards in the midst of things. So,
right.
I like how they did the thing. He looked good. And the thing was done so well with it, him wearing regular clothes, walking down Yancey Street. They have Kirby in the film. Human Torch was cool. He actually had a purpose.
Yeah. Instead of just some hothead ladies man, they actually show that he's a rather intelligent individual, even though he is a bit of a jokester.
Yeah, and
the fact that they actually did something with Galactus, not the dumbass cloud monster from the Fantastic Four.
And even with the Silver Surfer and Sue Storm, they all had a purpose. They just weren't there for it's kind of eye candy in the sense of just be the damsel in distress. Because you got to see really Sue Storm power flex,
right?
And Silver Surfer too. So, and he said he did something with Galactus. Because I saw someone comment saying why would they bring in their biggest bad into this film and they kind of discard them? But it's like they established the fact that the Fantastic Four was a seasoned team already within 4 years of them existing.
And not even that. The fact is, Galactus isn't a big bad in the Marvel Universe. Galactus is just a thing. His whole purpose is he eats planets to make room for new energy to disperse throughout the universe. Now, he's just an entity in existence.
Is he the big bad for Fantastic Four, like their world, as far as like Rose Gallery?
No, I mean, he's a part of their Rogues Gallery, but in the wider Marvel universe, Galactus is just an entity. He's like the sun. He just exists. Okay. He just exists, and that is his purpose.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I think too, like them, and then
and they really didn't discard him. They just moved him somewhere else.
Because I think he would come back.
Oh, absolutely. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah. And maybe we might have a new Silver Surfer or maybe another Herald.
Yeah, I mean, because again, this Fantastic Four universe is set in a different universe where the Fantastic Four are the only heroes on the planet.
Yeah. So in the world they had that futuristic high tech.
Yeah, retro futuristic.
Yeah, I thought that was done really well because they said the director, they did the whole set. They did everything like by hand. Well, they didn't do CGI anything when it came to that.
You can tell that the sets were definitely real.
Yeah, so it was dope. Which one you like? Which one you say you like more? Or you put one, like what would you say is 1 and 2?
In terms of
like just how much you liked them.
What, the Fantastic Four movies?
No, the movie there's Superman and Fantastic Four.
Superman and Fantastic Four, I would give Fantastic Four the slight edge.
Okay.
Over Superman, only because I like the dynamic of the Fantastic Four, that whole family dynamic and the interactions between them that Superman I felt was a little lacking.
Okay.
But outside of action, I would. So overall movie, I would give it a Fantastic Four. Action, Superman would edge out a little bit because of the fact some of those fight scenes of Superman, especially Mr. Terrific fight scene, fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that was tough. For me, I'm gonna give Superman overall edge over Fantastic Four. Like as happy as I am, they did a well justified Fantastic Four film. I just enjoy watching Superman just a little bit more. And it's just like it was like so satisfying to see like the Superman with like other DC characters in the film, and it's just like it was just Lex Luthor. We got my Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was like between Superman, Mr. Terrific, Lex Luthor brought it home.
Oh yeah, he was the ultimate hater.
Yeah, ultimate hater. He brought the shit home. But he's talking about A1. That shit was just so. That to me was like the icing on the cake for the film for me. So that Fantastic Four had a good villain and everything. They had a good story, and now they're gonna come to. Well, shit, who coming to Earth? It could be Dr. Doom. It could be them.
Right? Yeah, we don't know because the ending of the Thunderbolts showed that their ship came into the main MCU universe, but the ending of Fantastic Four showed introduced Dr. Doom into the Fantastic Four universe. So we don't know.
Yeah. And then we got Brand New Day coming up in July of next year.
Yeah.
And
Doomsday.
Then Secret Wars. So I'm trying to think was anything else come out this year. I think before, they got Wonder Man come out December.
Yeah.
Is there anything else coming out?
No, that's it.
Marvel Zombies, that's it.
Yeah.
So Marvel Zombies come out in a couple of weeks, and then you got Wonder Man, that's it. And I think I don't know what's slated for like anime wise for 26.
Yeah, they haven't said anything.
Nah, so yeah, Brand New Day looks like it's gonna be something good.
Yeah, I mean they are really stacking the deck with characters.
Yeah, because I read that you're going to introduce Savage. Well, we don't know if it's Savage Hulk or not, but Hulk, Scorpion,
Punisher's going to be in it.
Punisher's going to be in there. Now they said that the woman from the Thunderbolts, what was her name? The Guardian's daughter, Red Guardian's daughter.
Oh, okay. So just the Black Widow.
Oh, that's okay. Black Widow's going to be in there. Maybe May Parker going to be in there, but they haven't announced what that's going to be May Parker or not. Oh, they casted somebody for either Tombstone or Norman Osborn. I can't remember the guy's name. I'd have to show you to you, but like they're definitely stacking this. And this is one thing I hate that's happening in this day and age is that y'all will put out these fucking little spoilers out, and it's like it takes away from the film. Like it was one film, like for instance with what's the third Spider-Man film called? Not Far From Home? No Way Home. No Way Home. We knew about the villains that was coming back, but to see the two Spider-Man come back was so exciting, and that's why that's one thing that I'm starting to hate is the spoilers they're doing in films now. Because I'd rather just see them come on screen.
Well, I mean, the thing about
it is like in Deadpool and Wolverine, yeah, all them cameos in there.
Again, the thing about it is that I mean, you can try to close off these sets as much as you can, but everybody has a camera and the internet is readily available. So keeping things a secret is extremely difficult in this day and age.
This is true.
There's no way around it.
This is true. So with X-Men kind of looming in about and whatever going to be in Doomsday coming up, who are some X-Men that you definitely want to see as a team going forward? Because I know they're going to have like Storm and Cyclops and Magneto, Professor X. I don't know who else they're going to have coming up. We know we're probably going to see Wolverine in some form of fashion in one of those films, I think, because they said that Ryan Reynolds is going to be in it, one of them films.
Well, yeah, he's going to be in Avengers.
The Doomsday or the Secret Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what's your team you like to see be on screen?
So not so much a team as specific characters, especially ones that are never been shown, and I always thought were interesting. One is Chamber. I loved his design, just his power just emanating out of him so much that he blew his fucking face off.
Right, yeah.
I want a good Cyclops. I would love a good Cyclops because there have not been really good Cyclops in movies. Storm always, because she's one of my favorite X-Men characters. I want to say Wolverine, but they've had so many iterations of Wolverine that he can go somewhere else. So I won't say Wolverine, but Morph and Nightcrawler.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Chamber, Storm, Morph, Nightcrawler, and a good Cyclops.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It was wrecking my brain for so long. Now I got stuck because I'm like, I wanted to look up some X-Men, but I'm like, same time I want to pick X-Men that I am familiar with, and not so much that like Chamber. I think Chamber's a good choice. So for me, I like Prodigy and Sync. Those. I'm so mad they killed. No, they killed him off in the comic. I hated that so much. But they brought him back though. He's uber strong now. But those two characters I like. When I read recently of them last years or some months to a year, they're really really good and they just really well written. I know we're gonna get Beast in the film. We'll probably get a new Magneto. Probably get Professor X. Or we get Magneto and Professor X. Yeah, I do want a good Magneto. I do want a good Storm. I want a good Bishop. Sunspot or Sunfire?
Yeah, I mean, they had Sunspot in, I think, that New Mutants movie. That's kind of why I didn't mention him, because he was in a movie.
Yeah. Sunspot, well, that was Sunspot in Days of Future Past, too.
Yeah. That's true.
So like, I would love to see them do either. Well, and plus they did them good in the animated, but that's animated.
Yeah.
But I would like to see Sunspot. We need Kitty Pryde. I want a good Kitty Pryde. Like an actual Kitty Pryde, not doing this bullshit here. Well, she was putting them between the two timelines. I love Gambit, but I'm okay with Channing. What's his name? I won't say it's not Channing Tatum.
It is.
It was Channing Tatum. Yeah, I know he's doing his thing with it right now. So I want him. He can breathe with that character for right now. Again, I'm cool with them not having Wolverine in it right now. They give Wolverine like his own little spinoff show or something like that. I recast him that way, but I don't think he needs to be necessarily be in the team right now.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler. Rogue. I want a good Rogue. I want a true Rogue.
You don't want a true Rogue. What you want the Rogue with Miss Marvel's powers.
Yes, that's true Rogue, ain't it?
That's not true Rogue.
That's true Rogue. That's true Rogue I know.
Yeah, from the TV show, which translated to the comic book.
That's what I want.
You want a Rogue with Miss Marvel's powers.
Yes. Oh, then they got backtrack and then explain her powers and everything like that, don't they? Well, they do have Carol Danvers already in there. Well, it comes from different timelines. Who cares? That's fine. Yeah. But yeah, and then I'm trying to think. Is anybody a Colossus?
So now we're just naming characters.
Yeah. But yeah, I was so torn between like what I wanted and everything. But yeah, I would add to like you said, the characters we haven't seen at all. Sinking Prodigy. I can't think of the other character name right now, but that's okay. Yeah, that's my two. So we put that together. Damn. Yeah. So I hope they do the S-Man right in the next iteration. So because I don't think they should do like a lot of people I was reading online want to do like the classic Phoenix story again and everything like that. I think they just do bring some newer characters in and then take over from there.
Yeah, I mean, and I kind of like how they're doing things now, especially like with the Fantastic Four, where we don't need to go over their origin. They could just exist, already have been established, and then we just bring them into the universe.
Yeah. And that's something they would do with Superman. They just like he's already existed.
Yeah, they just had some exposition in the beginning. He's been doing this for 3 years. Let's move on.
Same with the Fantastic Four. They've been doing it for 4 years. So they went through all their little road gallery and everything.
Montage.
Yeah, and I'm cool.
Catch you up to speed, and then we
cool
get back to the action.
And I'm so glad that worked for Spider-Man when they brought him into the MCU.
Right, without having to rehash his origin over and over.
Because they gave some homages to Uncle Ben, but they didn't spend hardly any time talking about Ben's death. Which I think is perfectly fine because we had 2 films going over his history.
Yeah, so yeah, everybody's seen his history multiple times. It's like every time they introduce a new Batman, they got to show his parents getting killed.
Right.
We got it.
So I think and if you want the origin, then you know what I think. If you want that, because I was saying one guy talking about he liked the origin of the Fantastic Four. So he saw that. You want to go see it? Watch some old ass films. Read the comic books. They're there. They're source material. So, anything else you want to add?
Nope. I think we got it covered.
All right. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And, give us something to talk about. Let us know what you think.
All right. That's the show. And as always, you can check out this podcast on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
So, peace out.
Peace.